Genshin Town? How often? The day's finally come. We're off to meet the Tsaritsa of Snezhnaya. Guess this'll be the end of your journey that your brother mentioned. Snezhnaya still feels like a long way away. But whenever Paimon gets thinking about how our destination is right around... Yeah. Anyway, enough about all that. Just think. We've fought dragons and sea monsters, defeated creep, with all that experience under our belts. Sure thing. Now.
What about me? Do I get a call out?
Whoa! Columbina? You kind of snuck up. Don't look at Paimon! Oh, so it was you!
All your friends have gathered at the flagship to see. I invited Sandrone too, but she said she had to go back to Snezhnaya. She had some...
She hasn't changed a bit.
If they're heading to Snezhnaya, I'll bet it's to cause trouble for Her Majesty the Tsaritsa. Attending a farewell party for people like that would not be a good look for me right now. Also, please tell them not to count on getting help from a Fatui Harbinger in Snezhnaya. Our time working together was... not terrible, precisely. But we're on different sides. So when you get there, don't do anything to make life difficult for...
Well, that definitely sounds on brand for her.
No, you've misunderstood. I think she means that she'd like you to go... as long as you don't make things difficult for...
You really have to
Go on. Get to the flag. Today, I want to return the favor.
It's definitely... Similar to the ones in Nograi. You know, just minus the effects of Kuvaki. That's a sure sign that we're officially in Snezhnaya now. There's gotta be a treasure chest around here somewhere. No adventure is complete without a chest or two. Paimon got a mouthful of snow! Ooh, it's so cold. Paimon's gonna snuggle up to you for a bit to get warm. Right? Oh, look how big and fluffy they are! So cute! Quick, take a picture before the moment passes. Let's see how your camera... Come on, quick! Paimon's heard that Snezhnaya has loads of railways and trains. This... I don't know. Yeah. Feels like this snowstorm is getting worse by the minute. Paimon can barely fly. Oh, look! There's a cabin over there. Phew. Let's get out of this storm.
What is this place? Where's Paimon? I need to find her. Fast! Paimon? Paimon! That's strange. Where could she be? I guess I'll try further ahead. Hang in there, Paimon. Is that a train carriage? Maybe I can get up from the inside. A reward on the road. Here, Krasnik's torch, civilian model. It's definitely getting a little warmer now it's turned on. I really hope Paimon's okay. Is this an answer from this world? What was that strange sound? I can't tell if... Paimon? Paimon, is that you?
Incoming entity detected. Authorization granted. Hello, Descender, who's reached the time since last activation. Time measurement unavailable. I am... to this end, I must... Huh? Why is my body like this? Apologies. After a long period... Anyway, I was created so that humanity could reach tomorrow. Nevertheless, serving humanity remains my primary objective. I have detected a drop in accordance with my preset programming upon reactivation. I must... Will you accept me, Transcender? I will assist you, protect you, and fulfill my mission until we... You have made a very... Now, I detected that you called out a name earlier. The name was Paimon. After helping you get out of merely the tip of the iceberg, now that we have reached an accord, you will be my new user. Very well. I will remember. I need to recover my body. I can sense my power scattered across this ice-covered land. The key right now is you. You... You may now execute the command, demolish. Use it to remove the prime ice, blocking the path, and obtain prime ice units. Prime ice unit count has been updated. You may now execute the command, build. Use it to create a prime ice construct to prop up the door.
I'll keep this close.
Scanning local environment. Exit has been sealed off with... that would not be an efficient approach. One moment. Usable construct blueprint detected nearby. You can use this to clear the solid ice ahead of you more quickly.
A reward on the road.
construct blueprint added to records. You may now execute the command, Build Heat Source. Generate a temporary heat source to rapidly melt the solid ice.
A reward on the road.
My scan indicates the path is straight ahead. I recommend we proceed. Kresnik Crystal located. Please collect at your... The recent construct you built provides highly efficient heating by utilizing the... Unfortunately, prime ice constructs have a very... That said... yes. But for now... Low power. Please use Kresnik Crystal to replenish energy reserves. Signs of physiological activity detected in the distance. It is highly likely to be your travel companion, Paimon. Go. Go now. Be reunited and sing together. May all the people be united as one. May all of life rejoice in unison. Approaching the target location. Scanning for signs of life. Life forms detected. 2. Affirmative. However, that is not the reason for my confusion. According to my real-time environmental data suggests that the train station may no longer be in use.
Paimon! you?
Don't worry. She's only sleeping. You must be the Traveler. Newcomers to Snezhnaya struggle to adapt to the sheer cold at the best of times. Lately, even you two must be very important to one another.
Your eyes. Are you...
There are indeed some Conrians left. It would be unwise to interrogate my identity here. We will meet again.
The unidentified subject has now left the area. He appears to be an individual of great significance, but my search has yielded no relevant... Against the odds, your companion is safe and...
Traveler! Oh, thank goodness you're okay.
It's okay. Take it easy.
Wait. Where did the... Yep. The director of the...
The Jester must know everything about the Tsaritsa's plans. But there's no way he'd... Well...
He had no intention of explaining his
Hey! What the... Who is that? It looks like... half a pair of...
Snezhnaya was once the land of the Fae. There are...
Oh! Wow! Well, thank you...
Goodwill detected. Instead of candy, perhaps I can suggest...
Oh, that makes sense. Anyway, back to the Jester for a second. When he first showed up, he already knew Paimon's name. Paimon could tell that he was Conrian from his eyes. And he definitely seemed like someone... It was only later, after he rescued Paimon from the snow. Oh, seems unlikely. He ran into the snow following the sound of Paimon's... And after bringing Paimon here, he just stared out at the... Paimon didn't feel unsafe around him. And he didn't seem to have any...
Please allow me to interrupt. Fatui and director are unfamiliar terms.
Wait, you've seriously never heard of the Fatui?
Understood. Since they hold elite positions and serve their god directly, it stands to reason that they would conduct themselves with due decorum. I am inclined to agree with your assessment, Miss Paimon. I did not...
Sorry, I shouldn't have encouraged you. Paimon, new plan. Let's get out of Snezhnaya. The Jester mentioned that this snowstorm being the work of a monster is worth...
Oh, well, it's really nice of you to look out for... We were really psyched up for this journey when we first set...
Further information is required regarding the monster situation. At this point, we have traveled a significant distance into the blizzard. If, however, we continue onward... Do you remember what I said as we neared this location? I told you we can break through the blizzard and forge ahead by driving. There is a small town up ahead, which would be the perfect place for Miss Paimon.
Paimon thinks Goggles here makes a great Oh, come on. Don't...
Affirmative. Should you ever need my assistance, Ray, whenever you wish. Otherwise, I will remain silent to avoid causing any unnecessary...
A reward on the road.
Please confirm when you are ready to depart. Heading north from here, we will soon arrive at... Wait, there's an error message. Brace for impact, friends! Preparing... How strange. Not only was the station
Yeah. Thanks to your quick...
My sincere apologies for putting you in danger. Agreed. This is likely a consequence of outdated railroad data. Fortunately, our crash landing has at least brought us much closer.
Your data have...
I can assure you, it certainly is. It seems our ill-fated train ride was a blessing in disguise. We have taken the shortest... Rest assured...
Excuse me? Is there an inn nearby?
I'm sorry, but they've all closed.
Oh, sorry to interrupt. We're looking for a place to stay.
I can't even afford to warm my own house, let alone run a business.
Excuse us. Is there anywhere we can stay around these parts?
I'm afraid not. You'll have to try your luck somewhere else.
All we can do is wait for the next shipment of Kresnik Crystal to get here.
Hi there. Do you know if there are any inns still?
Doubt it. They're probably all closed. No one has enough Kresnik Crystal to heat their own homes, let alone... I clocked you a while back. You adventurers or something? We don't get many...
Why is that?
In part. But the bigger reason's Project Stuja. Since it's Her Majesty's will... Oh, sorry. I assumed it was common knowledge by now. Basically... Even if they used all the surplus Kresnik Crystal in Snezhnaya, it's still... So, the Vetja passed a resolution requiring all factories and households to reduce their energy consumption. The projects...
That are cold. So...
Pretty much. When you're broke, you scrimp and save. When it's cold, you huddle together for... Trouble is, if you stretch someone out like an elastic band for too...
Can you please explain to me why the price of Kresnik Crystal has gone up by 1/3 again? You only come here twice a month. This won't even last us a week.
The supply and pricing of Kresnik Crystal are based on current production volumes and price. We Fatui are only responsible for delivery and security. I'm not in a position to explain to you how the figures are calculated. But
Oh, so our lives mean nothing to you? How can you expect anyone to survive a single night in this weather without heating?
since you insist on making me repeat myself every single visit, I will remind you again.
What market? Nobody else is selling! And when they do, they charge 8 times the normal rate!
Which is why the Snezhnegrad Veche passed a resolution to support border community. So if you're here just to argue, move aside and let the next person in line come forward.
All right, everyone, let's calm down for a second. A few words. We all know how cold it is. And the more it snows...
But Liaison Shishkin, there's clearly something wrong with this quota. I have a family in Marepasak who tell me they can buy at least double our crystal allotment.
Oh, believe you me, I had the same reaction when I first saw the numbers. Still, you must understand, our top priority must be to keep the largest Kresnik's torch burning continuously. Only then can we sell the remaining. As our Fatui comrades said, they are only responsible for delivering the goods.
That's right. Our duty is to do things by the book.
Tell you what, listen. I know how anxious and upset everyone. What we can do is open the lower combustion chamber of the Kresnik's torch to the public. I can't guarantee there'll be ample energy for household use. We can at least make...
Fine. I don't...
So, this is Project Studia in action, huh?
You were looking for an inn, right? For your, Fae...
Oh, Paimon's not a Fae.
I have a small place in Stratomoros. I don't stay there very often, though, so... But if you're not picky, you're welcome to rest there for now. It's not much, but I've got...
Are you sure? Oh.
All right, then. All geared up. Good to meet you. I'm Alosha. Most travelers find the Snezhnayan climate to be a shock to the system at first. Still, you should keep an eye on your condition. When people are too quick to
Don't say that! Paimon's too young!
They aren't in town right now, and they won't be back anytime soon. The train... I do a lot of hunting, so I spend most of my time exposed to the elements. But even the animals wouldn't survive long. Nothing to do but sit tight in town until the weather improves. I get that you're in a hurry, but even if the station were open, that doesn't mean there'd be... What? Your own train? Wait, hold on. That train?
Oh, we got lucky and found it in a cave. Oh.
Pretty crazy for a random find in the mountains. Well, as long as... I've been doing some digging recently. Turns out, the real reason for the current energy crisis in Stratomoros, but to expose what's going on, I need to catch them in the act. So, I'm heading off to catch a rabbit.
Huh? Wait. A rabbit stole the crystal?
It's a figure of speech. Real rabbits couldn't pull this off. They prefer Shishkin. Mr. Positive Attitude, let's all get a...
Him? Really?
Huh? You're coming with?
Oh. Okay then. Just... Alright. Guess there's no point...
Oh yeah, there's one more introduction to do. Tagarin, get in here.
Oh, a doggy. Angry dog.
He likes to think he's above that kind of thing. He's my Carrots aside, we'll need to stay completely undetected. We can't risk spooking our... First, we need to find a way into the train station and see if we can find any real freight data. Shishkin's figures can't be trusted. Then, we get Tugarin to catch a scent and find out which way the... What are you eating?
Oh, check it out. Good doggy.
A fellow dog lover, huh?
Yup. And rabbit lover.
Good to know. Eat up, Tugarin. We got a lot of work to do. Wait. Nice work, Tugarin. Come on, we'll go around. This way. We'll enter from the upper floor. There we go. A freight list. Straight from the looks as new as the day it was printed. I guess no one... Yeah, this is all we need. Tugarin's a keen hunter, and... Anywhere there's a stove, there will be the scent of Cristal. That's normal. But if he picks up the scent of Cristal somewhere and there's no stove around, that's how we know something's up. This must be the rabbit's warren. Good job, boy. Sure enough, there's a tunnel. You stay here.
Thanks for looking out for us. Things are getting tougher by the day.
No need to thank me. It's my pleasure. Sure as Her Majesty. Let's grit our teeth until the blizzard passes.
Maybe for everyone else, Liaison Shishkin. But
who are you?
this must be the Sure enough.
Thanks for looking out for us.
Let's grit our...
Maybe for everyone else. I just had a question for you. Why all the crates here? Would you be able to...
Me? Why,
This godsend was found in a cellar adjacent to your residence following... And this is only a fraction. I've always been grateful for your efforts to...
How?
We trusted you to have our backs. You've been lying to...
Hey. This... We all know I grew up in Alatir, a small village with no train station. Deliveries of Kresnik Cristal have ceased there entirely. You know as well as... I watched as energy... I have the official... I'll make a bet.
You don't have...
Yeah. Drop the act. You claim this was a one-time mistake, but the real...
Reporting in, sir. We've conducted a full search of the mayor's house. As expected, we found...
This wasn't your first time at all. You've been... The train station's currently out of service, but it does open for a short window every time there's an... The mayor handpicks said workers. Per his instructions, they transport the Cristal by tunnel at night. But since he can't get the goods out of town by train, he had to arrange an alternative method of transportation. This...
Wait. The mayor's involved in this too?
Preposterous. What proof do you have of any of this?
Basic math. I've spent a lot of time lately counting carriages as...
Counting carriages?
The energy consumed by a train depends on its total weight. And since energy is a limited resource right now, so if we take the energy required for the Kresnik's torch, add the sales figures you provide, the numbers never match. It's always off by 1 or 2 carriages worth. This time, you set a new record.
You mean to tell me that you sat around outside, counting carriages?
I'm a hunter. I have 2 options.
Well, I've heard enough. The evidence speaks for itself. Take
You cocky little brat!
Yeah, something felt off. So I just followed my gut. Math isn't my strong suit.
Thank you for your assistance. Shishkin was quite the cunning criminal, as I'm sure you can tell.
A wolf in sheep's clothing.
Even with that sob story he fed us. He was probably trying to keep the mayor out of it. Without the compelling case you put together, even I'm... Alosha, was it? Tell me, are you real?
We can go find some wild animals if you want. I'll fire off a couple of shots, and you'll see whether I'm the real...
I didn't mean to cast suspicion on your identity. It's just... they hide in plain sight under false identities, working against Project Stuja. Sometimes directly opposing. They aren't a violent organization, and their goal is to improve the lives of the common folk.
First I've heard of this. All I know is, people who don't mind their own business in the city end up paranoid about everything. As for me, I just couldn't stand Shishkin. I'm from Alatir myself. Of course, no one really cares about the fate of that place.
I see. It does sound quite tragic. Really. Well, I will report this incident to Snezhnegrad. The Fatui will take over energy distribution until... Looks like it's my turn to...
Don't mention it. Isn't the soldier overseeing the delivery supposed to verify... Excuse me. I'll take a share of Kresnik... I need to take a detour before we head back. There's someone I have to deliver this Hang tight for a moment.
Oh, grandson. It's...
Ma'am, it's me.
Alosha?
You know me. I came by earlier today. Clean the ashes out of your stove.
I'm... Now, how often do I get to see my grandson?
It's okay. You just rest. I'm fine.
Oh, you. It's nice to come and visit your old granny once. Sit down. Come on, take a seat.
Please, don't get up on my account. You need to...
Right under the basket by the door. Well, grandson dear, do you like...
Very much, ma'am. It's the...
Good.
You don't need to save any more for me next time, all right? Fresh fruit is hard to come by at the moment.
Oh, I don't need it. I'm...
Some kind soul must have given these to her. But she always saves the nicer things for special occasions. I met her at the market back before her health began declining. She was not many people have heard of Alatir. And if they have, now that it's an abandoned village, it's rare to find anyone who I first learned of Stratomoros's energy supply problems from a passing the town's been in decline for a while now. But because of her memory problems, that said, I kinda appreciate her optimism. It's fine. In Snezhnaya, some people believe that in your final moments, you'll sense a familiar. You turn to look at them, but their face is blurry. So the Grim Reaper reaches out and takes your life. She still calls me grandson, though. Come on, let's get back and see how Paimon's doing.
Accelerating.
Paimon, we're back.
Yep.
Her complexion's looking much better.
Sure, but
I'll explain.
jeez, you guys got pretty busy. So, you said the train station will open?
Yeah. Well, enough to survive at least. Don't know. The goal of Project Stuja is to gather energy for the Tsaritsa. But no, the thing is, we were told that the project would only last for 6 months. But time and time again.
Extending it? Does that mean the Tsaritsa's
That's what everyone suspects. In principle, any proposed extension needs to pass. But even though opposition has been growing, any detractors end up caving into political pressure from the rooster, Pulcinella. He's the chair of the Snezhna Veche and a key figure in the voting process.
How come the Fatui are picking on ordinary people even here?
I don't see it like that. Fundamentally, the Fatui will always think and act, but that doesn't mean they don't care about the plight of the common folk. The only reason Stratomoro still receives then there's the Fatui soldiers providing support in every corner of the nation. Even the Northland Bank provided. It's just that the rich and powerful in their fancy palaces live in a completely different world from us. Yeah, well, even though we all believe in Her Majesty the Tsaritsa, regular folk don't have an easy way of getting their voices heard in Snezhna. While the rich and the Rokad provides the disaffected with false identities and an outlet to vent their Of course, an organization like that exists in a gray area. But so far, they've been doing their best to help the common folk. Like us, don't you mean?
That's because we're adventurers. It's our job to help people out with commission.
Sounds like we're going to So, what's your business in Snezhna?
I want to meet the Tsaritsa. It's complicated. I've had run-ins with many of the Harbingers along the way, and I really need to know what the Tsaritsa is up to. Her ultimate goal, what the Gnosis mean in all of this. Since I've made it this far in my journey,
Wait, so... No way. Are you...
Sounds like you've heard of us then. We're getting more big.
I didn't realize I was in the company of giants. Honestly, we're all as curious as you are about what the Tsaritsa's planning, and why it has to involve us freezing to death. But getting in the same room as her won't be easy. The common folk aren't permitted to meet her at the best of times. And yeah. So you've heard of it. A wild, unpredictable monster. It also absorbs everything around it into its body, so it's growing constantly. Now, luckily, as it grew, it became increasingly less mobile. So I'm sure that Tsaritsa and her personal guard, the Druzhna, won't have any trouble defeating the creature between them. Suffice to say, you won't be seeing her anytime soon. You'll have to wait Fair. Well, the Fatui will be taking over Once it's open, we can see about getting your train towed.
Whoa!
The Fatui aren't exactly spotless in this whole mess. Plus, we helped them out. Should be easy enough to negotiate. As far as I know, all the paperwork is dealt with upon Having a train makes everything much easier. We'll reach... I know a good doctor in the city. I'll...
Oh, thanks so much.
Ad Ast. Thank you for coming.